We bought this Jimny 3 years ago just to do a bit of R&D on, and they're a great little price point vehicle for off-road use and whatnot. Done various different suspension setups, turboed it almost straight away. We had used other turbo kits on the market, but we found like heaps of issues with them, like the oil drain was like below the oil level in the kit. Turbos were just too big and laggy and stuff like that. They don't have like airboxes or anything like that, so we took all of that stuff into account and made our own little kit and drove it around for about 18 months, and then I loaned it to my old man. He's like, oh, it needs more bottom end power, and I'm just like, oh, sweet as, bro. It's only a 1500 motor, so then we got an even smaller turbo for it, and the smaller we went on the turbo, because we're just running stock injectors and whatnot, I mean, as it is, the clutch with the tune that's in it now couldn't handle it, so we've now got it coming on boost well below 2000 RPM. It is a smaller turbo than all the others on the market, but the fuel system isn't big enough in them injector wires and whatnot, and especially when you're running the stock computer, we're happy as with it. So yeah, those are a few of the things that we've found. We've run an intercooler down here that's a bigger core size than what they're running. We manufacture it in-house. We've run a slightly smaller compressor wheel and turbine. The EMAP's still fine at the low boost that we're running, and it gives them far more response. They've got about 700 RPM more response up to. With the feed and drain kit that we've made, it goes in above the oil level, which is always nice when you're off-road. So other than that, we've also managed to hook the intake up to the stock airbox, so if you've got a snorkel or whatnot, it's heaps of power and it's heaps of fun. Another thing I'd found with a lot of the turbo kits we were doing, and that is on the cheaper turbos and that, the actuator's just a pressed steel style one, and even though they're a 7 psi actuator, we were getting big boost spike in the top end, and so we found that even though the Turbo Smart 7 psi actuator and the other one's 7 psi, this one here opens at 7 psi and gives you fairly well full span as it comes on, whereas the other one you'd be like 7, 8, 9, 10, and it'd take till about 1 bar, 15 pounds to open fully. And the issue with that is obviously when you're a little bit not limited, or you've got like lack of fuel system, that it can run too lean in the top end. So we've got really good control of the boost from using the Turbo Smart actuator on this turbocharger. It's a small Garrett turbo, so obviously they're a well reputable brand, and mixing it with that Turbo Smart actuator has given us a real solid boost control. We're not wanting to lean on it. People don't want to be rebuilding the motor, and that means if you do want to run 5 pound, or you want to run a fairly safe tune and not upgrade your clutch and whatnot, then you can do that.